Okay, here we are, all set to do the book thong tutorial. This is my little tech gadget, so I have to wear a big scarf so it doesn't move around. That's the hope, that it doesn't move around. Let's go. Okay, here we go. We have our size 4 yarn. I'm using Bernat. What am I using? Bernat Super Value. You can use whatever size 4 you want, and I'm using a 5mm hook. I'm going to leave a bit of a tail at the beginning because this is where we stitch together the band, and we want that to be strong. You have a choice whether you half double foundation chain for 62, or you chain for 63, turn, and half double crochet 62 back across. Totally your call. They end up looking pretty much the same. The only thing that I've noticed is that with the half double foundation chain, there's a bit more give in the waistband. This part will end up being the waistband of your thong. So I'm going to do the half double crochet foundation chain, and to do that we chain 3, and instead of working into this part of the stitch like we normally would, we turn it and work into that back lump for the first one, right there. We yarn over, we pull through, then we yarn over and we pull through the first loop on the hook. Then we have 3 loops on the hook, and we pull through all 3, and that's our first one done. We can snug this up a little bit. Now, instead of working into this, which is where we normally would work a stitch, we are going to work into the bottom. So we're going to yarn over, just like we're going to do a half double crochet. And then in this at the bottom, that V, we put our hook through there. We yarn over, we pull through. We yarn over, we pull through the first one, and then we yarn over and pull through all 3. And that's our second one done. It does seem a little tedious because I'm doing this very slowly, but it gets quicker as we go on. And again, if you just attempt this and say, I hate it, which still happens to me sometimes, depending on my mood and where my yarn brain is at, you can just do the chain of 63, turn, and half double 62 across. Either way will work out just fine. So I will see you when we are done, whichever way we're doing these 62 half doubles, whether it's the foundation chain or the other. See you soon. Okay, so here we are at the end of our 62, and we're going to join the band together. Now, what have I done here? I've got it inside. Get out. Okay, so we just need to make sure that we don't twist it or join it to the wrong part of this. So, oh, what have I done? I have dropped that entirely. Alrighty. So let me just do that last one again. There we go. Okay. So, because if you've worn a thong, they can be uncomfy sometimes, and a twisted band would make it even worse for that book. So we join in the first half double with a slip stitch, and then we chain 1, and in that same half double we do a half double, and then we're going to do we're going to do 15 more across this part of the band for a total of, oh my goodness, for a total of 16. 1. I'm trying to watch this on my phone and that's not working. So now I'm trying to see around my phone, and that's hopefully not gonna put my camera on some wonky angle for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Chain 1, turn. Decrease in the first 2. And then half double across to the last 2, and we're going to decrease there. And we are decreasing in a half double crochet because that's the stitch that we're using. Oh my goodness gracious. When I try to watch it on my phone screen, I give myself like a little bit of vertigo, which is always fun. Hopefully that doesn't happen to you guys. I know I hold a lot of crocheters hold their yarn like this, which is totally fine. I mean, whatever works for you, right? But I have seen more and more that hold theirs like me, which makes me feel a little more normal, which is nice, I think. So this is the last 2 stitches and I'm decreasing. Then we're going to chain 1 and turn, decrease across the first 2 stitches again. Did I get it? Nope, I didn't. Half double all the way across. So with each row, we are decreasing at the beginning and the end, and that will give us our V shape for the thong. Get in there. Also, I crochet pretty tightly, so sometimes it's hard to get into that last stitch. Decrease in the first one. Oh, and we just decreased in the last one there. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we'll have 10 at the end of this one. 6, 7, 8, 9, and decrease in the last 2, 4, 10. Chain 1, turn, decrease in the first 2, half double across to the last 2, and then this row will have 8. And decrease in the first 2, half double across, decrease, decrease over the last 2, chain 1 and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We're just doing this until we basically have 1 stitch left. And we're almost there. Now we decrease twice And we're left with, I don't like how that ended. So let's go try that again. There we go. Just wanted to pick up more of that stitch. Chain, and then this is the last decrease across the last 2 stitches. So then we just have the 1 stitch. And now we chain 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And what we do here is, again, making sure we put it at the right side. So we just flip our thong over and we're going to attach it in the middle. So we can count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Let me just boop in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so this is the middle. Now I've got my ends all confused. So we just slip stitch to join in there. And we can, again, just to make sure it's secure, slip stitch in each of the stitches beside if you'd like, or if you'd rather just sew it down. I mean, we are going to sew it down and hide our end anyway. I just like to be extra secure, because who wants a thong that falls apart? I don't. Okay, so now we get our needle, and this is what we have thus far. So we come back to our long beginning tail here, and we just make sure that this is secure over here, because when you put this on your book, or when your recipient or customer, or whatever you're doing with these, puts these on their book, depending on the book size, there's going to be a little bit of tugging, right? So we want this to, again, stay together. And then we just knot and weave in your ends. You don't have to watch me do that. It's probably painful. And we go back to the end here and we do the same thing. Just tack it down, making sure that it's going to be secure. And then there's no, oh, see, there's a little gapy hole there. What has happened? I'm going to fix that. I'm going to fill in that little gapy hole. And that way, when they pull to put it on their book, if they have to pull to put it on their book a little bit, because hard covers can be bigger than soft and yada yada, everything stays together nicely. And that is your thong. Great job. And then I just put a little bow on here. You could put a little sparkly bit, whatever. Ta-da! Good work.